The Three Little Pigs by Emily Bolam. Once there were three little pigs who lived with their mommy in a cozy little house. One day, Mommy Pig said, "You're almost grown up. It's time for you to build houses of your own." So the three little pigs set off. Soon, they met a farmer with a bundle of straw. "Please, may I have some of that straw to build a house?" asked the first little pig. "Of course," said the farmer, and he gave the little pig a bundle of straw. The first little pig took the straw and began to build himself a house. His brother and sister went on their way, and they met a woodcutter with a bundle of sticks. "Please, could I use some of those sticks to build myself a house?" asked the second little pig. "Certainly," said the woodcutter, and he gave the second little pig a pile of sticks. The second little pig set to work building himself a house of sticks. His sister continued on her journey. Soon she saw a bricklayer with a pile of bricks, and she asked him if he could spare a few. "Yes, of course," said the bricklayer, and he gave her some of his bricks. Just as the first little pig finished building his house of straw, who should come by but a big, bad wolf. The little pig ran into his house and shut the door. Little pig, let me in," called the wolf. "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," said the first little pig. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." Then the big bad wolf huffed and puffed and blew down the house of straw. The first little pig ran and ran until he reached his brother's house. The two little pigs hurried inside and slammed the door. Soon the big bad wolf reached the house of sticks. Little pig, let me in," he said. "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," said the second little pig. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," cried the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf huffed, and then he puffed, and the house of sticks was blown to pieces. "I'm going to eat you both for my dinner," cried the big bad wolf. But the little pigs were too fast for him. They ran and ran until they reached their sister's house of bricks. Now the wolf was very hungry. Little pig, let me in," he cried. "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," replied the third little pig. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," cried the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed, and then he puffed and huffed, but nothing happened. He took a great big breath and tried again, but the house of bricks did not fall down. Still, the big bad wolf did not give up. He climbed right up to the roof and began to climb down the chimney. But just at that moment, the three little pigs lifted the lid off their dinner. The big bad wolf landed in a pot of soup and burned his bottom. Quick as a flash, the big bad wolf ran far away as fast as he could, and the three little pigs lived happily ever after in their sturdy little house of bricks. The end.